No, I know, but I want to see. It doesn't say how many minutes are left. There we go. Okay.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim wa salatu wa salam ala Sayyidina Muhammad. In the name of God, the most beneficent, the most kind. All praise is due to Allah, and may the peace and blessings of Allah be on His Prophet Muhammad. Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I greet you with the Islamic greeting of peace, which means may the peace and blessings of God be upon you. I hope everyone is doing well this morning, and I thank you for coming out. This lecture is a part of a week-long series of events, and it's dedicated to raising awareness about Islam. As usual, we're going to be starting with recitation of our holy book, the Quran.
Assalamu alaikum. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان. الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان. والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان. والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. صدق الله العظيم. The translation: In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. The most gracious Allah has taught you mankind the Quran by His mercy. He created man. He taught him eloquent speech. The sun and the moon run on their fixed courses, exactly calculated with measured out stages for each for reckoning. And the herbs or stars and the trees both prostrate. And the heaven He has raised high, and He has set up the bounds. In order that you may not transgress bounds, and observe the weight with equity, and do not make the bounds deficient. And the earth He has put for the creatures. Therein are fruits, date palms producing sheath fruit stalks, enclosing dates. And also corn with its leaves and stalk for fodder and sweet scented plants. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both, the jinn and men, deny? Jazakallah khair.
Thank you, Brother Yusuf. Our speaker today is Brother Mutah Beale, also known as Napoleon, formerly from Tupacs Outlawz. He was born to Muslim parents and witnessed their murder at a young age. As he grew older, he started rapping, making a guest appearance on Tupac's LP, Me Against the World. He appeared on numerous other albums and returned to New Jersey after the murder of Tupac Shakur in 1996. Napoleon has completely retired from gangster rap and is an international lecturer and motivational speaker. Nowadays, we're all too familiar with the demeaning and degrading language employed in the music industry with regards to women. We are so exposed to this type of discourse that we just accept it. It is with this in mind that our brother Mutah Beale will be addressing that, what his views of women were prior to his exposure to Islam and how his views changed after. So without any further ado, Brother Mutah.
Assalamu alaikum. Verily all praise is due to Allah. We seek His help. We seek His aid. We seek His forgiveness. We seek refuge with Allah from the evil within our own souls. Whosoever Allah guides, there is no one to lead astray. Whosoever Allah leads astray, there is no one to guide upright. I bear witness that there is no deity worthy of worship in truth except Allah alone. He has no partners, and all dominions is His. And I bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is His messenger and seal of all the prophets. First of all, I just want to thank the people that put this event together. We know as a Muslim, if we don't thank the people, we don't thank Allah. Thanks a lot, bro. And basically, the topic of today in this talk was basically about my views about women before and after Islam. I know the brother said that it will be another event, the main event tonight at 6 o'clock, inshallah. When I'll be touching up more about my life with the Outlawz, with Tupac, touring the world. Why did I leave the music, and why did I accept the religion of Islam? Basically, to just talk about my life, I had some notes, I might go through it, but I always feel better when I'm able to just come from my heart and just speak from experience. When I was raised, like she was just saying, the speaker before me, I was raised in Newark, New Jersey. At a young age, I witnessed my mother and father, they both got murdered in front of me. The people that killed my parents, they was very close to me and my family. At the death of my mother and father, I also got shot in the foot, and I had a 6-month-old brother in the house at the time, and I had a 4-year-old brother in the house at the time. So me and my brothers, we moved to my grandparents, who happened to be very, very sweet people, and also I thank them for taking me and my brothers in and raising us. My grandmother was one of them ladies, she was a very strong Christian woman. She was one of them ladies that just, everything about her was church, and she really tried to do her best to give us a good upbringing. But at a young age, me and my brothers, one of the things we started to do was hit the streets. We hung up on the corner a lot. And I noticed that I started to get in trouble. I noticed that my family was getting in trouble. Basically in my neighborhood, if it was a crime or if it was something bad happening in the neighborhood, it was a 99% chance that it was either somebody from my family that's messing up the neighborhood or doing some crimes, etc. So I tried to figure a way to get up out of this, so I turned it into music. Growing up in my neighborhood, especially in the African American community, we always look for a way, some of us, a quick way to get up out of the hood. We always look for a way, how can we find a quick way to make a lot of money to get up out of the hood? Some of us turn to basketball, some of us turn to football. I decided to turn to rap music. And also, in my neighborhood and in the society that I was raised in, we didn't have really too much respect for women. When I was growing up, like I said, I didn't have a father figure. My uncles back in the day, even though they did their best to try to school me and my brothers and my cousins, but when it comes to how to treat a woman, they wasn't the best of examples themselves, you know what I mean? And also my grandfather, the one that I seen very close in a relationship with a woman was my grandparents. But my grandfather, he worked at night, so during the day he slept during the day because at night he worked all night. So what I started to look at and take as examples and role models of how to treat a woman was the people from my neighborhood. And the people from my neighborhood that I would go to get game from or go to learn how to treat a woman, most of the people in my neighborhood that was older than me in Newark, New Jersey, they was into criminal activities, they was drug dealers, they was into stolen cars, they was into criminal activities. So I was raised in a society around, in my neighborhood that if we show kindness towards a woman, it's a form of weakness. So even growing up before I was a Muslim, because we know as Muslims we don't have boyfriends and girlfriends, there's none of that in our religion, but growing up in my life when I was able to have someone or a female friend, and if I had some type of feelings for them, I wasn't able to show this in front of my friends because it's a form of weakness. So we was raised that in my society and where I was raised also as a musician, we have many of songs, and you know there's many of artists that they make a lot of records to downgrade and disrespecting women. And it's sad because in the music industry, it's as if the more, if you can talk bad about a woman and make her look down and make a woman look bad and put a nice beat on it, you got a chance of selling 1 million records. This is how the music industry is designed. So I was raised up as a product of that type of environment, man, that to the point that I remember growing